I could hear you typing. Take two. No, it's good. We need the practice, right? Guys, welcome. Legacy, thank you for having me here, man. We shared the virtual octagon many moons ago, and now we're sharing the virtual booth. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to hang out with all these new people, this community that's coming together again for UFC 4. And I'm excited to do this on a Wednesday night. Live fights. Like I was saying before, Tuesday nights are for Dana White. We get Wednesday nights. It's going to be a blast, man. Oh, geez. All right, guys, we'll figure it out. Some new settings here, the whole new graphics, everything else. A little bit of technical difficulty, but we'll be underway in a second. And one thing to note, good news, Bayliun in the main event tonight. We'll take a look at the fight card in a second, but it's 6 fights. So we're going to be in here and out of here real quick. This is just a little bit of preamble, getting us warmed up. Test, guys. Do you hear him? Once you do hear him, I'm paying attention to chat. We'll bring him in here in a second. Not Legacy? All right, good. We could probably hit the intermission again real quick. Me? Do we have the right half working? They can't hear either of us.
Dang, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, so are the things moving?
All right, so this is our fourth attempt now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good evening. Welcome to the ESFL Network stream. We're here and we're showing the UFL card tonight. My co-host today is going to be Lubre Libre. So with the fourth introduction, how y'all doing?
Hey, Legacy. You know what, man? They can't stop us. They can try to keep us down. They can put bugs in OBS. They could do whatever else, but we're here. We got live fights on a Wednesday night. For the 4th time making this joke, they might have heard this already. Dana White gets Tuesdays. ESFL Network gets Wednesdays. I love it, man. Live fights, middle of the week. We're ready to go.
Hey, man, get some bugs, worked it out, and here we are, flipping, doing the dang thing, right?
Exactly.
it wouldn't be perfect. We wanted to, but it never is. Anyway, guys, so we're going to move right into it, take a good look at the fight card.
But as you guys can see right at the top of the card there, the multi-talented Bayliun taking on the perfect bad guy, CobraKaiGoon. I just love that. I think it's a genius matchup, whoever put that together. And then going down the card, you can see 6 fights on the main card. We're going to be in, we're going to be out, and everyone's going to get a chance to shine. It's going to be a good night of fights. I'm super excited for it.
Heck yeah, man. I think we're all excited for this card. You know what makes me excited? The fact that this game is still so new. And just with the last 2 ESFL cards, we saw so many things that a lot of us didn't know about. And also finding different ways people combo together these new systems that we have, especially when it comes to the striking straight into the grappling, the different types of takedowns that we could do, and all the defenses now that we could do. Because the new system is so advanced, it seems, with everything. So I'm excited to see what these guys could do as well. A few things, though, guys, to pass. To the fighters who are fighting tonight, same rules apply when it comes to the ESFL card. There is no marathoner, and there are no power takedowns. If I'm missing anything, please let me know, guys. But as far as I know, that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, I think you can forgive EA for a couple of hiccups early on, as we know very well. Early season here, there's going to be some hiccups, and then we'll move forward.
Oh, for sure, man.
But yeah, not even the start of the game yet. Released this Friday. I'm super excited. And as you said, these guys are the test run. This is what's going to define the competitive meta. And these are some of the hottest challengers coming up. I mean, these guys are going to be fighting in the ESFL in no time, especially if they can put on a good performance tonight.
Oh, for sure, man. And this like you're saying, this is going to be their big step they're going to need to take. This is part of the UFL season. This is not an expedition card. These fights count now. So they want to get to the big leagues. They're going to have to win tonight to show it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I noticed 3 fighters from the camp TI. TI was not a presence in UFC 3. They're making their move tonight. Let's see if they can put on a big showing and show their dominant force going forward as well.
All right, cool. Hey, man, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get right into the first fight. We're looking at, oh, boy. We're looking at Novaks versus Youth Energy. So let's go ahead and get into that fight as soon as we can.
Yeah, and this is an man. He actually fought in the ESFL 3 times. He lost to D-Mart, but that was his only loss. And if you're going to take a loss to anyone, D-Mart's one of the very toughest guys out there. So I'm excited to see what he could do in a new game, new controls, new everything else. And let's see if he's been on the grind trying to get back to the top of the leaderboard. He said he's going to dictate where the fight takes place and dominate from start to finish. And he's just dripping with confidence, man. He is ready to take his opponent out and show he's one of the best out there. And then on the other end, Youth NRG, this is his UFL debut. So he hasn't really been around the competitive scene at all, but that doesn't mean he's not ready to go. The ranked leaderboard is the grind itself. Youth Energy is looking to make a name for himself. And what I'm really looking forward to is he's a pressure fighter. So as the guy who's new to the game, can he use that pressure against somebody who knows the in and out of especially the striking game? It's going to be a good fight.
Oh, for sure, man. If he's going to get to pressure fighter, listen to my fight that I had last Sunday. Got to learn, use the grappling, use the clinch. Going to have to... We got a great bar there. It's gone now. All right, here we go. They touch it up. But he's going to have to use his grappling for sure. He's Kamaru Usman. Don't try to play the striking game, man. Just take this straight to the ground. Do what Usman does best.
Yeah, that toe stomp pressure. Get him against the cage. This is a good chance to see the new clinching game on display as well. I mean, if you're going to do it with anybody, Kamaru Usman's got to be the choice.
Oh, for sure, man. We go get a nice takedown right there. That gray bar, I don't know what it is. I apologize, guys, greatly. But we can still get a good idea of what's going on. And interesting, Youth Energy has the assist settings going right now.
Yes, the grapple assist settings making a return. We saw it in one of the fights this last Sunday. Not ideal. For competitive play, you're going to want to use those legacy controls. But it's a new thing for a lot of people. And who knows, maybe even his settings got reset. So I don't have high hopes for him on the ground. I think that's a major handicap he's putting himself into, but let's see if he can get it done anyway.
Oh, for sure, man. Right here, we're seeing it's match this guy. Right now, he's doing some very... Oh, nice. Nice interrupt. Right here, you go straight for a takedown, but instead he opts for the 2 knees. Right there, that would have been a beautiful time to do a trip. Or
Big
go nice
overhand,
though. All right. A little wild with his hooks there. He needs to slow down. Use your head movement. And also, once you get a hit stun, go for that takedown because that's when your GA is highest.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned, slow down. We said he's going to come in, try to pressure his opponent, but he's also on the big stage here. People are watching, and it's a new experience for a lot of these guys. It changes how you fight. I think you can attest to that. I certainly can. It's something that maybe this first round here, we're seeing some wild strikes, or maybe this is his style, and it's landing.
Oh, for sure, man. But it's like the whole, ooh, nice, almost nice front kick to the face there. But it's like the whole Justin Gaethje thing when he was talking to his coach. He went from, I want to be exciting fighter to being a champion. You have to change how you fight if you want to get to the big leagues. Over there's a nice overhand right there. But he seems content with just throwing hooks and just doing damage on that block and that head health.
Yeah, and from Notvax, I think you want to see him take advantage of these wild hooks, these big strikes. There's windows to take advantage, counter strike, get inside with the short strike. Oh, big head kick!
Oh, here we go, here we go. Take it nice and slow. Free takedown right here. There we go. He goes right for it. Nice, nice trip.
And he's going for the submit. You know, I can't even speak on the strategy to use when you're using these controls.
Oh, got a nice little stack guard. Stack guard is nice and powerful in this game. It shreds your block, and the head health it does is insane. Although it does look like DeSancho's going to be able to get back to his feet here, and he does.
Yeah, that was a nice parry on the ground and pound. That's something people are going to get very good at, I think, as this game goes on. Learning how to defend those strikes in the ground and pound is going to be crucial in surviving in those situations.
Oh, for sure, man. The thing is, though, DeSancho... Oh, my goodness. Lean right into it. Didn't even set it up. Just threw it, and it happened to land. Oh, my goodness.
Well, there it is. Round 1. First UFC 4 card in the UFL. Just an aggressive performance from Youth Energy. The pressure's there, man. What'd you think?
I thought the pressure was good. Definitely he needs to mix it up with a little bit different strikes. Because honestly, low-key, all that RDA has to do, slip a little bit. Slip back. And then you're able to catch him with those. Intercept him with teeps. Punish him for doing long head kicks like that. Honestly, if RDA does use a little bit of head movement, he'll be pretty dang good on this. Because you know those 3 hooks are coming, just like they almost happened right there. But honestly, at this point, also Energy, he's doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. Mix up the combos a little bit differently. Maybe catch him into a slip, and then we should be good to go.
Yeah, now he's going back to those head kicks. He liked them, but there's the takedown.
Nice
That's what
adjustment.
You get.
Nice adjustments by RDA there. He's taking him down. Now let's get to see what he's doing. Let's see how his ground game is. Usman took him down twice, but now RDA is like, okay, cool. Let me see how... I saw how good you are. Let me show you how to work the ground game.
Yeah, Notvax gave him his chance. He let him throw all the strikes early on. Now he's on top. It's his turn to put on the pressure.
There you go. Right back up to postured up. Raining down that fire of haymakers and ground and pound.
He's defending for now. Notvax is landing some good shots with RDA, getting some damage in, but he's not putting him away yet. Oh, but look at that.
Oh! That was almost it. Nice denial there by RDA. Let's see who's going to be able to get right back up. Oh, top mount. I like this. This is a good move. More dominant position. A little bit more damage to the strikes you're going to throw. I think it's interesting that he's actually waiting to throw. Ground and pound, man. You're got to be fast. Just go. It was interesting. Okay, let's see. Go right back up to postured up. Let's go. Start, and he's rained down some more heavy strikes.
Oh, good head movement.
Nice slip, though.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite things I've seen is the different transitions you can get from slipping these ground and pound strikes. That's another area of the game that I think we're going to see players unlock. Oh, as he's landing some more.
And this is the issue of Legacy with assist controls. Right there, you don't know what way you need to go to get to full guard. All you know is that you can get up, ground and pound, and submit. On Legacy controls, you're able to fake the full guard, do that over and over to the point where you can get them. Here, there is no faking. Oh, nice submission here, going for the Kimura here.
Yeah, this new mini game, I do like it. I've heard it's tough to get the submission from here, but he's got the chain. He's going to the armbar.
Oh, this might be close. Blue's doing, Usman's doing really good at kind of staying out of this, but RDA at the same
Catching
time is
up.
doing really good. Oh, this
He's
is
gonna get
no, he's
it.
gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
There it is.
Oh,
He's taking the arm
he
home with
got
him.
it. He broke the arm.
Put it on the trophy case. He's got a souvenir.
Oh,
His
my
first win in the UFL,
goodness.
live on the ESFL network. A trophy for RDA. Not Vax. Congratulations, man.
Golly, that was a good adjustment by him. He got rocked, got hurt several times in the first round by the pressure of Usman. He went ahead, went straight for the single leg right here, took him down and punished him with the ground and pound. Beautiful, beautiful adjustment.
And that really was a display. For people at home, the legacy controls versus the grapple assist. If you're picking up the game this Friday, or even if you already had it and you need to reset the settings, first thing you do, go into your settings, go into gameplay options, turn on legacy controls. That is how you get good at the ground game. That's going to be the key going forward. But great fight overall. I mean, we had everything in it. Striking, grappling, and it ends with a submission.
Oh, for sure, man. That was a good showing. And now we're going to go ahead and, I don't know. Just the adjustments that were made in that fight were amazing to me. Just because you saw RDA almost not be able to do anything in the first round. Comes back, takes him down, and gets a win like that. It kind of showed how dynamic that showed that he is a MMA fighter. He's not stuck to one discipline in this game. He's willing to take the fight to the ground and search for submissions. Beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, and Notvax being the veteran, I was a little surprised to see that pressure getting to him. Those hooks, he was blocking them, but no head movement. The kicks were landing, but like you said, he made the adjustment, and he walked home with the win, and that's all that matters.
Oh, for sure, man. So I don't think we're going to waste any time. I'm getting the next fight up right now.
Oh, yeah, and I am excited for this one.
So the next fight is not ready, so we're going to talk a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can dwell on this legacy controls versus grapple assist. I mean, the old system is the legacy controls, right? Going back in time. I know legacy, big word for you here. What do you think is happening when people are using these grapple assists? Do you think they just don't know, or do you think that there's something to it?
I think so. I think those are definitely that's definitely a setting for people who don't understand the ground game. It's definitely for newer people. Kind of in a sense like the star rating that now we have instead of numbers, really. You look at star ratings. I think for people, it's easier to be like, okay, this guy's striking is 5 stars compared to going through every stat saying, okay, cool, he's got 95 power, 92 speed, It's just in a sense, it's a little more appealing and it might be a little easier for people. I think it's definitely easier for people when it comes to going straight for a submission, going for a get up or ground and pound. I think that's why it's in the game. But to people who want to get good at this game and people who want to excel and learn the ground game and you want to be an advanced grappler, turn off assist grappling. Go to legacy grappling. Because second you go to legacy grappling, that's when you start working in your fakes. That's when you can start to see all the positions that is available to you and to your character. Like, for example, like a Damian Maya, you might not know you have crazy transitions that you have unless you turn on that legacy grappling. I just feel like assist grappling really limits you in what you're able to do totally as a fighter.
Yeah, and that speaks to this game's nature in general, right? There is a heavy learning curve, and bringing in new players, we want them to learn the game. It's going to be learned probably one step at a time, right? You learn the striking game, you learn the grappling, and then you start to learn the tips and tricks to really excel. And there's a lot of places in this community that people who are maybe newer to the game or even haven't played in a couple generations of UFC games, if they want to get better, there are places you can go and you can learn these things. Check out the ESFL Discord. Some of the best players in the game are there every single day, giving tips, having spar sessions with people who ask. It's a great place to learn.
Oh, for sure, man. Look, like, honestly, and biggest thing, how I taught myself, go into practice mode, have someone take you down or you take the AI down. Look at all your options.
Yeah, and it looks like the second fight is already here, if I'm seeing this correctly.
I do believe you are correct. But let's go into practice mode, look at all the options you have. That's the best way to learn because then you know what each character has. But all right, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the next fight.
All right, so this one's a matchup, T.I. BJJ versus Zidney Zid. T.I. BJJ, formerly known as JJ City. He's actually, I believe, the #1 ranked player on PlayStation right now. He's, as the name doesn't give it away, he's a jiu-jitsu expert. He loves the submission game. but he's also a great striker. His goal is to be number 1 in the world, so he already accomplished it, I guess. But the real proving grounds are the ESFL. So if that's what his goal is, I'd like to see him. I think he is on the ESFL roster, but this is going to be a nice showcase for him if he can get the W here. But he's confident. He thinks he's going to come away with a win. On the other side, Zinni Zid, this is, along with the previous fighter, Youth NRG, his UFL debut. He's more of a defensive player. He likes to, let his opponent get out there, throw some strikes, get a feel for him, and he's going to look to strike, which may be the path to victory against somebody who's so good on the ground like TIBJJ.
Oh, for sure, man. That's the biggest thing about this game, though, is learning that ground game and learning all those takedown defenses. Just because there's so many options now. So many options. As a striker, if you don't want to grapple, you want to deep dive into the clinch system, the takedown system, and everything to learn. And right away, we see JJ go straight into the clinch and start throwing those knees to the body.
Yeah, and he's got that Brian Ortega pick. He's backpacking him already. 2 seconds, man. Chill. Straight into the submission. Ortega does have really good submission offense, but Jose Aldo does also have a 96 submission defense. So we can see right here, it looks like Aldo's going to be escaping here. They're doing a really good job staying away from that little red bar that belongs to JJ. It looks like the escape will happen. But the thing is, though... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, JJ was kind of keeping up there for a second. I was like, is this comeback about to happen? But Zid is not out of trouble yet, man. You're in Brian Ortega's guard. Oh, look at that. It's Kimura, I believe he's trying to lock up here. We'll see maybe Omoplata. Sure. No.
See, right, this looks like a Kimura, yeah. Yeah. See, what Zid is doing, he needs to slow down a little bit, just like what he's doing right there. Slow down a little bit. At the beginning, he's very much just going far left, far right over and over again. If you notice that, makes your bar so much bigger. It makes it easier for the person attacking to stay on your bar. So it's nice little fine movements they're going to have to do. But now we have Aldo on top. Let's see if he can raise some damage or get right back up like a smart boy would do.
Yeah, I like that move there. Even if you have a stamina advantage, positional advantage, if you're against the superior grappler, just get out of there when you get the chance. Maybe a strike or two, but it's a smart move here. But look at that, right back to the clinch, right against the cage.
Going straight. Oh, nice, nice.
Denial from Jose Aldo there. See, these animations, he's going back to that previous position. Those are denials, but you can only do it so many times. Look at that.
Right back to the backpack, and down we go once again. Again, this
and he's
96,
looking for that. Yeah.
Oh, again, this 96 defense for Aldo, though, is going to be really good for him. As you can see, he's got no stamina, but he's still staying away and getting out of the submission pretty heavily, although it does look like Ortega's coming back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Zid's a survivor. He's been able to make it, but... Oh, it's close. Escape.
Oh, he got it!
Wow.
Whoa!
He slapped him.
Oh, and
Aldo's out cold. The stream is done.
Okay, I guess that's all she wrote. Okay, no, we're back. Okay. Oh,
good.
My
we get to see a little celebration here.
Goodness.
First round submission for TIBJJ. And Legacy, I'm going to go on a limb here. That's not going to be the last time I say that phrase. He is a jiu-jitsu expert. He's learning the in and out of the submission game. And I'm worried for anyone who has to fight him next. I mean, this is something to deal with.
Oh, for sure, man. This guy wasn't a person that was kind of waiting for things to come for him. He wanted that backpack. He wanted that rear naked choke. He flat out clinched, pushed against the cage, went for the backpack twice, and got what he wanted. He's not a lay and pray kind of guy. This guy is going to be a guy that's going to come right at you and get the submission on you. To people who don't know, honestly, to block the backpack, just hold RT. Just hold RT. That's going to help you guys a lot when it comes to the backpack. Because the backpack is very strong right now when it comes to stamina drain. Hold RT. But JJ did a dang good job at showcasing on the grappling, honestly, in this game. He showed a little bit, but that was a lot right there.
Yeah, congratulations on the win, TIBJJ, and that's win number 1 for Camp TI. Like I said, they're going to be in the next 2 fights. It's a showcase for all these guys, but we had TI King fighting this last week, and he said he wanted to put his camp on the map. He's got him trained up, man. These guys are ready to go.
I don't think what's a better way to do that first round finish, man. Like, there's no better statement than that.
Yeah, well, you literally can't do better. I mean, you could get the 6-second flying knee, with the super necessary follow-up. But I liked what I saw from him. I'm excited to see him in the ESFL. I'm not Dana White. I can't give him a contract myself, but I know for a fact that he's already got one locked up. So let's look forward to seeing him in the future.
Oh, for sure, man. And honestly, low-key, he keeps that kind of performance up. I don't think it's going to be long until we do see him in the ESFL. So, JJ, keep that up, man. Keep showing what you can do, and we'll see you in the big league soon, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the things I liked about that fight was how exciting is that submission game? Seeing the two sides going back and forth, one side's leading, then the other one takes over. You throw in the chain submissions and the striking. I love it, man. The submission game is every time it happens, I'm at the edge of my seat waiting to see who's going to win it. It's a beautiful mechanic they added.
Oh, yeah, man. And the thing is, even more so than UFC 3, I've had so many times where a guy is almost out. I come back somehow, and like I'm halfway behind him. I come back and submit him just because I figured out his pattern. I figured everything out. This game is definitely a lot more than just the random up, left, right. It's a little bit more than that. You have to have real patterns, and you have to actually kind of do it randomly, or you're just going to get caught in this.
And I gotta say, there are very few things more satisfying than seeing that slam command pop up. You hit the button, and you know you're about to throw the guy down like Rampage Jackson. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun going forward.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. And I do think we have our next fight ready. If you're good to go on that, Luber.
Yeah, am I seeing this correctly? Are we looking at a Bruce Lee mirror match?
I think we are. Let's show the audience what we are seeing right now.
Yeah, that is awesome. I hope they lock him in. They're still picking.
Boy.
I don't want to be teased here. But yeah, so fight number 3 on a quickly moving fight card tonight. Like I said, guys, we got 6 fights. We're already about halfway through. This is T.I. Pressure taking on F, the Manhunter.
The T is, man. That's disrespectful.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that ain't right. This could be a good fight, too, though. We'll wait till they lock him in. All right, nice. Poirier, Holloway. So T.I. Pressure... he's got top 25 aspirations. He's looking to take over the leaderboard. The Immortals, that is T.I. I should have known that ahead of time. I'm not going to forget now. So the Immortals making a showcase here tonight. And he intends on being a top UFL competitor, Pressure. So maybe looking to work his way up before anything with the ESFL, prove himself. On the other side, F the Manhunter. This is his first competitive esports match of any kind ever. He wants to be number 1 in the ESFL someday. It's his debut. Let's see if he can get it done.
Oh, yeah. And right away, we're seeing respect. I love that. I know this is a video game, guys, but respect is still big for me on this. I love to see it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The martial arts way, man. That's what it's all about.
Oh, for sure. And I love how in this game, for example, like I fought at Dustin Poirier in my ESFL fight, and you can feel the power of this man. It shakes the canvas in the video game every time he lands a strike. So that's awesome. And Max Holloway, he just feels like he never gasses out. You can throw so many strikes in a row with him. Love how they did this fight. And you see these two just going right back at it, 1-2 each other, right back and forth.
Yeah, both these fighters were in the previous game, but important update to Dustin Poirier. We got salon quality Dustin, and maybe that's where that power is coming from. I can't speak on it personally, but it's a new element to deal with, and I like it.
Hey, man, everyone does better with a good hairdo.
Look at this fight right away, though. Back and forth they go.
Ooh, nice lunge out of the way there. Max Holloway kind of thinking about the takedown. I kind of like that because it shows that he's not scared to take it there if he needs to. Although Dustin just hit a big combo there. Oh, okay.
Some clinch work. Yep.
Another backpack, bro. Oh, and the slam. The slam. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. The slam is almost like if they have high health, high stamina, the slam is more harmful to you than what it is to your guy on your back. Okay?
Yeah, look at that stamina.
Exactly.
But, yeah, T.I. right back to the backpack. They're training as a camp. Oh, look at that.
Oh, submission once again. Oh, boy. This is... Okay, it looks like the escape's definitely way ahead, but oh, boy. I'm slurring over my words. Take a deep breath, man. The submission, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but the escape is still there. But he's got to be careful because his stamina is still low here. And right now, he's in half guard.
Yeah, was that counter popped up? Is that the counter into the Von Flue choke? I believe it is.
Yep.
Opportunity there perhaps for Dustin Poirier. Didn't take it, but he's still in a great position, especially right now with how dominant ground and pound and posturing up is. And there it is.
Okay, that looked a little weird. That looked a little animated. I was like, did the referee just stand them up? What's going on here? But no, Dustin Poirier. Oh my goodness!
Oh, nice uppercut. I think I'm a little behind here.
Yep, I'm at 33, 32, 31. Oh, going for the standing guillotine. Nice denial there by Dustin Poirier. All right, so just going back and forth once again, it definitely seems that Max Holloway is definitely a little bit more willing to go into everywhere, all aspects of the game when it comes to grappling and striking. Although you already saw Dustin Poirier's power that he does possess in this game. 2 strikes, and Max Holloway was rocked and almost ready to go down to the canvas.
Yeah, it was an interesting decision earlier for TI Pressure to stand it up, get out of there. But I think, there's a lot of things going on right now. We know how strong the ground and pound is. Maybe he wants to show he can do it all. Maybe he wants to show he can knock his opponent out on the feet.
Oh, yeah, man. And here, I think we're going to see it again. Backpack once again. Yep. RT, guys. That's all it takes. Oh, boy, that breaks my heart every time I see that slam.
Yeah, you can feel it right in your gut, right?
Yep.
And look at that stamina difference. Oh, no.
This might be rough depending how he is at this mini game. Okay, so down below, you see that blue. He's just he needs to slow down a little bit to stay on him instead of because right now he's just flickering left and right. Oh, he missed that slam.
Missed the slam. That was it. He was talking about it. I would have loved to see it, but he's going to get the escape here.
Yeah, he is going to get the escape. Lily Max Holloway just needs to relax a little bit. It's all about finesse, Luber. This system's all about the finesse of things, man.
Yeah, as a Mike Perry player, I don't know anything about that, but I appreciate you pointing that out. Another submission attempt.
It looks like he's just going to escape again, which, good on him. But the fact that he's getting all these submissions definitely is probably going to have to look good, even though he's on bottom. Oh, the counter was there again.
Yeah, and that's a skill set we'll see develop over time. People are going to learn the animations, learn when those are going to pop up because it's scheduled, right? You hit a certain part in the submission, and then the pop-up happens. So we'll see if they can start hitting those. But I think we're going to...
Nice arm trap. That was nice.
Yeah, those new animations, man. I love them.
Oh, for sure, man. We got Dustin Poirier on top. Let's see if he's going to try to stand up again, or is he going to go to postured up and maybe rain down some damage from up top. Ooh, nice fake into the side control. I dig it, and stand right back up. Nice.
Short time here. But they're throwing to the bell. I like it.
Oh, for sure, man. Ooh, Max Holloway getting some damage off there at the end. Nice, very nice.
Yeah, that was a wild round.
All right, Lubert. So, what did you see that round, man? Like, what was some things that maybe some of these fighters could change up a little bit?
Well, I mean, once it goes to the ground right now, we're in a weird state where the posture up's super strong. I don't know if they're avoiding it because they want the submission attempts or what's going on, but you'd like to see them if they want to win this fight. That's one of the quickest ways to do it. Posture up, land some ground and pound, mix in intelligent ground and pound. We'll see if they go to that, but I think we're just going to see some more submission attempts. And when they're on their feet, they are swinging, man. I love this.
Hey, man, this is right up your Mike Perry style. And Max Holloway's getting some good combos off. TI Pressure is all about that pressure tonight, man.
Yeah, and what I like to see is people stepping up in the pocket, especially when those kicks come out. If you can catch your opponent, more good shots, trying to throw a kick and you step into it, land some hooks, that's where you do the big damage.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm loving also the head movement with TI Pressure as he's coming in. He's swaying to the right and throwing a hook as he's swaying. It's working very well for him. Oh, just like right there, man. Woo! Nice 3-piece combo right there. Again with the hook. Oh, and he drops him.
He gave him the soda too.
Well, with Mac's case, this is like the 24-piece in the soda.
Right? He's shopping at White Castle, 2 a.m. He's getting everything on the menu.
Right now, Max Holloway is getting away with throwing this head movement hook. Literally, Dustin, all he needs to do is when he sees him come in, just throw a nice hook, man. Throw a nice lead hook onto the same side. Nice counter right there. Just throw a hook, man. Head movement. High vulnerability, bro. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, some head movement here would do pretty good for either fighter. Oh, maybe they're listening. They're starting to come out a little bit.
It's like DC and Joe Rogan. Maybe we need to stop talking.
Yeah, we're in the fight island. We got to keep it down.
Exactly, bro. I like what Poirier's doing. It does seem like he's catching on. He's throwing a little bit more hooks, which I like. It's almost like he's trying to catch him. He hasn't quite caught him yet. Oh, that's a big thing. Be careful throwing kicks. Oh, my goodness.
Right over the top with that left hook. He's got him. Up against the cage.
There you go. Nice clinch. Go for a takedown. Get him away from you, something. You can't just... I learned this the hard way on Sunday. You can't just block in this game. You have to go for a takedown. Go for a clinch. Get out and away from the cage. Get to the center of the octagon somehow. You can't just sit and block anymore.
Yeah, Max Holloway, one of the best block breakers out there, throwing big pressure combos where even if you are blocking the punches, you're taking damage, and eventually it just gives out and you go down. Like you said, that clinch. Beautiful use of it to escape out the cage there.
Oh yeah, man. That's the thing. This game is not the same. Like, people are saying it's the same. This game is not the same. Vulnerability seems to hit differently. You can't just absorb damage like you used to be able to. Whew, nice head kick there by Max Holloway.
And he's slipping. He's landing. Franco Gaming's got to do something here. He's got to find some momentum to try to take. Oh, he went for the overhand.
He's kind of digging it. It seems like he's a little bit in desperation mode right now. He's gotten dropped. He's got rocked several times in this fight. It's almost like he's just looking for some type of damage to hit against pressure.
So as one of the top players in the game, Legacy, you're in this position. The fight's slipping away. You're down in stamina, down in damage. What are you looking for?
Me, personally, just because I'm comfortable with it, I'm taking him down. If I'm not winning the feet, this is an MMA game. Oh, as we get a big rock right there. Is he going to hop on, or he's going to let him right back up? That's smart, I think. This is an MMA game. Take him down. Use your grappling. Dustin has decent grappling stats. He's not the best anymore compared to last game, but take him down. Use all aspects. Although it does look like Frank's kind of landing a little bit more here.
Yeah, he's getting a little something going. Those jabs are coming out. The hooks over the top.
Oh no! My goodness, this might be it. Nice. Yeah, use the head movement. Nice.
That knee on belly position, he gets out of there, goes for the takedown.
Nice takedown. Good. Yes, this is MMA. Use all aspects of it. Honestly, another thing what he could do, Luber, right now he is actually waiting for Max Holloway. Nice ground and pound right here, though. But one thing Frank could do, right now he's waiting for pressure to come to him. Oh, got a submission here. Let's see if anything's going to change this time compared to the other times.
Yeah, I mean, TI pressure came close on some of those. You see the stamina well in his favor, but the escape bar... Well, I don't know, Legacy.
Oh, he's coming back a little bit. It's back and forth now. I do think he's going to get the escape. Oh, is he getting the counter? Oh, this might be big.
The Ovin St. Preux / Von Flu choke. I love it.
He's got it. Hey, either way, man, even if he doesn't get it, he's in a dominant position inside control. That was
let's see if he stands up. No, he'll wait on it. So that is a tactical change we're seeing. Early in the first round, every chance he got, Frank was standing up when they were here. Now he took the fight to the ground. He's landing some ground and pound.
Whew. That was a lot better second half of that round for Frank. Got some damage off. Yes, he did caught in that submission. He did get dropped. But it's MMA, Luber. I'm saying it over and over again. I get it. I know. I'm annoying. It's MMA, though. Grapple, my guys. Grapple.
Gotta mix your martial arts. I hear you. Hey, man, are we on 5-minute, real-time rounds? There is so much action in these rounds.
I don't know, man. It seems like it's taking forever. Let's take a good look at the clock here, man. We're on real time, my guy.
That is all right. They got the gas tanks to do it. We got a 6-fight card tonight. We're going to take note of that, guys. Going forward, ESFL and all the affiliates, we're going to be paying attention to these things. We're going to take note of them, so pay attention to your settings if you're a competitor. But look at this right away. Back and forth they go.
Oh, yeah, man. Frank's doing a lot more better, it seems, defensive-wise. I don't want to eat my words here, but it seems like... Oh, I ate my words, Luber. I did it. No!
Yeah,
you can't...
Max Holloway's foot. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, you can't throw kicks when you're that close. And here we go. Backpack once again. Don't slam. No! Oh, God. Oh. Okay, let's see if pressure gets some good... Oh, He's going to go straight to back
Look
mount.
at
I
the
like
stamina.
that. He's watching. I know he's watching that. He's probably going to wait for the submission. Oh, going for the armbar here. Finesse it, Max Holloway. Finesse.
Yeah, the escape out to an early lead here.
Yep. But he's not doing bad, sticking on it. I want to know I forget what Dustin Poirier's submission defense is. It must be pretty high, though, being able to, like, just barely be out of it and gain a lot.
Yeah. Gritty determination here. This is what, the 7th submission attempt?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, submit. Oh, submit almost came back.
Oh,
nice dominant position, though, for Dustin Poirier out of that submission, though.
No, I'll give him props. I mean, one bad round of the submission minigame and the fight would be over, but he's sticking with it and he's getting out time and time again.
Oh, he's a survivor, man. He's doing really good. Now, pull guard. Nice, interesting. Doesn't want to stand up anymore. I love that. Nice use of the mechanics in the game.
Yeah, and that's the people who are going to pull ahead early in this game. The ones learning all the new tips and tricks, figuring out how to play the game at its optimal level. Look at this ground and pound, though.
Frank did a really good job defending, and Max Holloway stood right back up as he should. Now, Poirier's got to be really careful. Don't throw kicks on the inside in boxing range. Woo. And it's almost like he's just stand there waiting for... Oh, in the taunt.
Yeah. You can hear Max Holloway right now looking over at the commentary booth telling him the man is done. He's going to put him away soon, I think.
Oh!
With the taunt, no less.
Oh, my goodness. It seems like Dustin's done. He wanted out of there. Corner should have thrown in the towel at that point.
Yeah, bing, bang, boom.
Goodness.
That's all she wrote.
What is that, man? That's 2 good showings for TI tonight?
2-0. That's the way to go.
2-0, man. My goodness. We're going to get a good replay here of the finish. Dustin Poirier was done. He wanted to go home. He missed his family, missed his kids, walked straight inside that uppercut, and he called it good. He's going back to the bus right now after he hits the hospital.
Yeah, absolutely. Great show in there. And just like that, we're at the midway point of the card. 3 fights down, 3 to go.
Hey, man, I know it's only 6 fights, not that long of a card. It seems like we were kind of flowing through this quickly, though, man. Been really good fights, entertaining all the way through.
Yeah, that's been something, I don't know. There's definitely, you go on ranked play, there's certain things people are doing that maybe don't make it as fun, but when you get a good fight, the way this game is with the clinch, the submissions, these are bangers. It's so fun to play, so fun to watch, and I'll be honest with you, so fun to commentate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm having a blast.
I find myself kind of hard to follow sometimes because there's so many new things in this game that I'm literally trying to follow it, and my mind is not keeping up with what's going on. Just because I'm still learning the game myself. We all are. Most of us are. Even the top dogs right now are still learning this game. This isn't UFC 3 mentality anymore. This isn't that we know everything about the game. Let's just do it. This is, okay, cool. What's going to happen in this ranked fight that I might not have seen before?
Yeah, it's a whole new world. I mean, we got the gritty old veterans who've been playing since UFC 3 came out. We have some superstars who were playing at the beginning of UFC 3, took some time away, now they're coming back. And what I like to see is there's this new breed, these new up-and-comers who maybe didn't even know about MMA until a year ago, 2 years ago, who are learning this game, and they are just as ready to take over. It's an awesome competitive scene right now, and I don't know how it's going to play out.
Oh, for sure, man. Hey, man, while this next fight gets ready, let's take a look at the fight card and talk about the fights that have happened already.
I would love to do that. So there is a bit of a delay on the next fight. We're working through that. But yeah, the first 3 fights of the night, as we talked about earlier, the prelims happened off stream, guys. You didn't miss them. The UFL puts on fights all the time. We stream them like the ESFL network, the other affiliated leagues. We're going to be streaming them once a week. They're going to cycle through. So this is your chance to see what they're all about. You can sign up if you want in the ESFL Discord. But yeah, we had 3 great fights to start off the night. Right away, Notvax taking on Youth NRG. Notvax was the gritty veteran taking on the newcomer, and it was a worrisome first round for him. The hooks, the head kicks, everyone was getting every head kick was landing and rocking Notvax, but he stayed calm. He got top control in the second round, and he took him out there. And then we moved into the second fight. It was the first fight for Camp TI on this card. TI BJJ, a.k.a. JJ City, from UFC 3, one of the top players in ranked right now. He got the first round submission win, which is not really a surprise. No. What did you think of that fight?
I honestly, man, I just thought, to me, it looked like somebody who understood the game a lot more than somebody else. To me, it really looked like that BJJ, I'm going to call him JJ, just because to me that sounds cooler. JJ, he just knew what he was doing. It looked like he put time in the practice room, put time sparring with his boys in TI, and was learning what he needed to know. And it looks like Zid was just kind of a step behind, didn't know how to deny the backpack, didn't know how to get out of the clinch attempts, didn't know how to stop that. It just looked like BJJ knew what he's doing tonight, and he knew what he wanted. He wanted that rear naked choke, Luber. He flipping got it, man. He flipping got it. So to me, that is a good showcase of what you can do on this game when you just put a little bit of time into it. We haven't had this game that long. He looked phenomenal.
Yeah, I like those one-trick ponies. I mean, you see them in real MMA, and it actually plays out in the game. It's actually something we haven't really talked about tonight. Those archetype-created fighters, we haven't seen anyone pick them up yet. I don't know if they're allowed in the UFL. They are in the ESFL. I think actually we may very well see that in the main event tonight. Bayliun has been on the grind with his created fighter, and you learn the fighter in and out. You know what style you want. It's a really fun addition to the game. We'll see if it's relevant in competitive play. This is going to be a good showcase. So I'm reading right now, they are having trouble reaching one of the competitors. I think they are having internet issues. It's super unfortunate. But we've been giving them some time to figure it out here. We're just going to real quick see what we're doing. Give me 1 minute here. Yeah, it looks like we will be moving on to the next fight. So unfortunately, T.I. Bugsy, Z4ia, that fight, as far as I'm aware, is either pushed off or scrapped, and we're going to be moving on to the fifth fight, which actually, two very familiar names, Zaf versus the Homie.
Yep.
And we may have to give them a minute to get ready. Of course, with this being online, everyone taking time out of their day to get ready, you don't really want to hold it against people when stuff goes wrong. It's part of the system, you know, and people will get it as we go along and do more events and things of that nature. We'll see if the next fight's ready, but I guess there was one more fight we could go over, and that was our last fight, which is probably my pick for fight of the night. Oh, what did you think, T.I. Pressure versus F the Manhunter?
It was good, man. It did seem that Pressure had the pressure on him. It was kind of a step ahead, but to me, it showed. To me, the Manhunter didn't know what he was doing in there. Pressure just kind of had a step ahead of him the entire time, and the striking and the grappling. He kind of used everything, and it was just a good showcase by the Manhunter's skill set of what he had. That's what it really did to me. He's a dangerous striker. We found that out. He knows how to use Max Holloway very well, to the point where he's going to break your block. He's going to beat you down slowly over time. He showed that. But Pressure showed when he wants to, man, and when he's comfortable, because he had a couple of states in there where he was flowing. He was flowing good, getting damage off. I think that, it just showed that Pressure looked good. Maybe Manhunters needs to calm down a little bit, get those flows going. Yeah, he had Frank the Manhunter. He had the new tricks. Remember, he was pressured against the cage. He used the clinch. Yep.
He got out of some tough positions with some of those new animations. And so there's a lot of depth to this game, because even though he was outclassed in a lot of areas on the feet, he's getting caught in submissions time and time again. He's able to survive for a long time, and he's going to round up those skills. If he keeps at it, same with all these guys. There's so much to learn, so much to improve on, that we're just seeing the first version of the competitive scene, and we're seeing a lot.
Oh, yeah, man. It's like I was saying earlier, man, the stuff that we're already seeing in this game hasn't even come out yet. I remember in UFC 3, what was it, like a year and a half in, people were figuring out different transitions that you can do. And this game is so much more complex and so much more advanced. I'm wondering what we're going to find out here in a week, what we're going to find out in a year and a half. This game just excites me, man. The competitive scene is looking good too. We're having all these newcomers coming in, all these new people wanting to play this game. It's exciting, bro. It's exciting to see our game that we've loved for years finally start growing, man. Maybe, it's like they're going to want to put, the more love we put to this game, the more people that hop into this game, start going to the ESFL, UFL, and all the other networks. Hey, man, we might put more time into this game and make this the exact game that we want it to be.
Yeah, and nobody's a better testament to what you can do if you dedicate time to learning the game than one of our next fighters. And it looks like that fight is ready. Zaf, who had competition this weekend, is taking on the homie who also fought in the ESFL this weekend. These guys were with the UFL, grinding their way up. They got their opportunity in the ESFL, but this is regular season. These fights count towards their record, and they're trying to show that they're ready to take the next step into the ESFL with this fight.
I'm actually so my link is actually taking me to his Minecraft videos.
That sounds like pretty good content, but I think we can hook you up here. I'll hit you up in Discord.
Oh, my man. I love Minecraft, bro, just like the next person, but whoo-wee, not my cup of tea tonight.
Yeah, and going back to what you were saying earlier, all these new people coming in, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, welcome. This is one of the best video game communities out there earlier. We talked about the martial arts mindset. I mean, MMA is known. You got your Conor McGregor trash talking and all sorts of stuff like that, fights happening behind the scenes and stuff. But at the end of the day, there is a culture that permeates through, and you feel it in the video game itself, which is not common in the video game world. I love hanging out with you guys, and I'm happy to see everybody hanging out.
Oh, for sure, man. And to the new guys as well, if this game seems intimidating, it's because it is. But reach out. I don't know how many people probably would deny you if you reached out for help, because this game does have a learning curve. We're here to help, guys. Like, to the big guys, we're here to help. We're here to show you what you can do and how to get better. Because we all started at where you guys are at. Work on this game, reach out for help, and we'll help you guys out. And I think we're about ready, so we're going to go ahead and get over there.
All right, sounds good.
All right. It looks like we're looking at a Dustin Poirier and a Michael Johnson pick.
Yeah, we'll see if they lock him in. I do like the Michael Johnson hover. I don't have confidence that's what he's going to go with. But yeah, the homie taking on Zaf. That's Zaf on the left, hovering Dustin Poirier. We just, there it is. Poirier locked in.
Ooh.
So Zaf is ranked number 11 in the UFL, but he had an ESFL win this weekend over a former champion. So I don't know if he's taken some losses or if he just got started, or maybe the competition is just that stiff in the UFL. But Zaf is everywhere, man. If you guys ever want to learn something, find him, ask him a question. He trains with some of the very best players in the game. He's learning this game in and out right away. And on the other side, the homie is number 6 in the UFL, higher ranked. He's ready for a brawl, exchange in the pocket. And then he's looking to avenge a loss on the ESFL.
Oh, yeah, man. And right off, we see Zayaf kind of just meeting him right in the center of the cage. One thing that, oh, boy, I forgot his name.
The homie.
My homeboy, home sis. The homie, he put in there, he's not afraid to stand in the pocket, which I'm all about it, man, but you're going to get to Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, but he's got rage and ally equipment.
Rage and ally. You right. Right now, and that's what they're doing, standing right in the middle of the octagon throwing. We see Zayaf pushing him a little bit against the cage with that clinch. I do like that. And resuming right where, ooh, gosh, he's hitting them with these nice they're going back and forth, just breaking each other's block. This is, I know you don't have to say it, bro. This is, what the heck?
This is everything I love about MMA, man. Both guys not afraid to get hit. And obviously, they're not taking the heat, the damage, but you don't want to get flash knocked out on the big stage.
Oh!
They don't care. Look at that. He dropped him.
Raging now.
Yeah, and it's all power shots, hooks, uppercuts. They're swinging and banging.
Now, I get this is your style, but now, in my opinion... Oh, never mind. Let me shut... Oh, the 1-2 head kick. Here we go. And the nice ground and pound. Is this it already? Oh!
That's going to be it. Zaf, no mercy. He does it again. A ground and pound finish early in round 1. The kid's on fire.
Oh, my God. What the fuck? I know that was 20 seconds, but can that be fire of the night?
Just as you were called for maybe some caution, maybe some patience, the homie, that's the risk you take. I mean, that's what we're saying. That was an awesome 30 seconds, but the fight's over. One man wins.
Oh, my gosh. Zayaf came back after getting rocked and said, you know what, man? I could punch too. Threw a beautiful combo, rocked him, did the nice, fast, quick, powerful 1-2 head kick, dropped him, and then once you got that low of head health and you get down to a ground and pound position, it's over, man. It is over.
Yeah. It's especially Zeph, as we said, he's working very hard at learning the ins and outs of this game. And that ground and pound, it's kind of tricky. Those straight punches, those hooks, you got to be able to see them. You can't just really go on feel. You got to, it's a mind game too. You got to anticipate what your opponent's trying to do. And Zeph right away showing he knows how to lay on the ground and pound, take people out.
Oh, for sure, man. I've noticed in this game, at least for me, because we saw it right there, it's hard to react. For me, anyway, I think a lot of people, it's hard to react to strikes now. You have to, like you said, preemptively assume what's coming and react that way. Like, right now, so many people are so quick, you can't react to a hook because you're just going to get hit by it. So it was really good by him, though. Nice adjustment there. Came back brawling again and got the KO.
Yeah, and he didn't look for the ankle pick or something on the outside. He stood in the pocket and banged until it happened. But Legacy, that fight's over just like that. We don't even have time to think about it. We're on the main event. Bayliun, the legend, the best commentator in the game. I'm going to say it right now. An amazing player. He's been on the top of the leaderboard, and he's heralding the way forward for created fighters. I don't know if he's going to lock his in for this fight, but I'm very hopeful that he does.
I mean, hey, man, I'm all for the creative fighter aspect of it because he brought up something I'm pretty sure this is what Bayliun said. I don't want to say words that he didn't say, but the idea around the creative fighter is you know who you're fighting. You know what kind of archetype you're getting. Kind of like in real life. If RDA is fighting Tyron Woodley, he knows what he's getting. He's not getting a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in there on Saturday. He's getting a flipping Tyron Woodley. He's getting a power puncher wrestler. So I kind of like the idea of that. The fact that you can preemptively get ready for a certain style. Just because, like, for example, with me, I can go in there with a grappler or a striker. You've seen it, Luber. But, like, if I'm stuck to one archetype, don't take that the wrong way, my guy. If you stick me to one archetype, though, you have to get ready for Unnoticed Legacy. You're not getting ready for RDA. You're not getting ready for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. You're getting ready for Unnoticed Legacy. I kind of like the idea of that.
Yeah, absolutely. A little dig at our old fight. Some controversy on the scorecards, maybe, in some people's opinions. But, yeah, exactly, man. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see where the competitive scene takes it. Right now, we're seeing created fighters that do have stat limitations. I mean, they're limited to a certain number of stars, and the roster fighters have a little bit better stats. But there's something about learning the ins and outs of one fighter. And like you said, there's something about the enjoyment from the audience's perspective of every week saying, hey, Ed Parker's on the card. He's going to be using his created fighter. I love the way that guy throws, you know, the teep kicks, whatever it is. And we could have that for everybody on the roster. It's TBD. I don't know if anyone knows what's going to happen in the future. I wish I did. We could have avoided some microphone issues at the start of the stream if I knew, but it's going to be a showcase for it here right tonight. And I'm going to let you know a little secret. And this is maybe not nice for me to say, but I kind of hope Bayliun loses. The man, he can't have it all. He can't be that good of a streamer, that entertaining, and also a top competitive player. I don't know much about his opponent, CobraKai here, but I think I got to root for the bad guy on this one.
Ooh, Luber was the controversial man. He's one of us, bro. Don't get me wrong. We're a shine turd compared to him. I get it, but he's one of us. Hey, and that's the other aspect of Bayliun, man. He is like, I know we're talking about Bayliun. I feel terrible, but it's like he's when it comes to the ESFL and what he's done for us, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. You know, Bayliun is what made me and Luber so nervous coming in here today doing his job.
Oh yeah. And if you guys haven't seen him streaming, I'm sure most of you have. He's been on the grind with this game, learning the ins and outs and explaining it in a really helpful way. There are so many great content creators that EA has actually done a great job of, with their Game Changer program, giving them a platform to really bring the community together and teach them, like we said, this is a complicated game. There's a lot of ins and outs. And if you can get entertained while you're learning it, if you can have fun playing and learn the different skills that it takes to excel, that's the best way to go about it. So you guys are doing the first step. You're watching competitive play. You're listening to, or seeing how the game plays out at the highest level. There's a lot more to it, too. There's different, like fight camps, for example. You could probably speak on that. There are many fight camps out there that are, groups of people that come together and they explore the ins and outs of it.
Oh, for sure, man. And to me, when it comes to being successful in this game, don't get me wrong, you got your lone wolves out there that figure this crap out on by themselves. Like, to them, respect on you. Fight camps are huge in this. It's so crazy. Like, it is a video game, but how much we mold it around the real thing that we're pretty much simulating in a sense. We have fight camps. In a sense, we also have camps when we get our opponent's name on that Thursday or Friday night before Saturday. Those 2.5 next days are just training in a video game. Fight camps are big when it comes to the fact that, you got morale with this game because you're playing with your buddies. This game can get frustrating and it can get very aggravating if you're playing this by yourself too. You're learning with people. You're learning their things. You learn something, you tell him. Your buddy learns something, he tells you. I just think this game is better when you do it with people that want to learn and love the game as much as you do.
Oh, yeah. And that's another carryover from the martial arts culture, right?
Yes.
When you step in there in the cage, it's a 1v1 sport, but it's not a 1v1 sport. No. It's a team sport. And the support you get along the way, that is truly what makes the experience great. And this is one of the best communities for it. I'm looking at Bayliun's stream here. Do you know, I think it's ready. I think we're good to go here.
Again, the link I got sends me to a nice, cute intro to my career.
Okay, I got you again. No worries there. There you are.
You're my
and right away, I'm looking at it. The hover, Bayliun Vs CobraKaiGoon.
Ooh,
I think we're gonna get it, man. I think we're gonna get the creative fighter.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this beauty that we got right here.
Yeah, so a little background. Like I said, most of you guys know Bayliun. He is one of those people who's not going to just learn one thing and stick to it. He's learning everything about the game, and he's had time to work it. He's been on the grind. He's willing to take the fight anywhere, too. He's willing to use the options that he knows are available and take advantage of them. And he's been in the ESFL. He's been in the top echelon of competitive play. And so this is a showcase for not just, Bayliun, but the game itself. He's looking to put on a show, and I'm excited for that. On the other side, you got CobraKaiGoon, which I just love the name. I can't get over it. He's an opportunist. What he means by that is if there's a window, he's not going to, kind of cautiously wait for the most advantageous time to take advantage of. No, he's going to go for it. He's going to use that killer instinct. And that might be what he needs here. On the other side, he can adapt. He also is like the kind of mixed martial artist that you pointed out earlier. It's every element of the game coming together that makes you truly an excellent fighter. Right. And he's ranked number 3 in the UFL. He's right there at the top of all the players that they have signed.
All right. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, these two are probably just, especially CobraKaiGoon, because he's ranked number 3. He's right there. He is right there, ready to get going to the big leagues. And a big win over Bayliun, he's going to be even closer, my guy. I don't know, after beating Bayliun, I don't know what's going to take after that. But this is probably one of the biggest fights for him that he can participate in, man. Because, like I said, he wins this, it might be off to the races for him.
Yeah, and right now they're hovering 3 rounds. We'll see. It's supposed to be a 5-round fight.
Yep.
They may back out and change that real quick. We're also seeing a fairly high ping. I think we got an American player against a European player. But I got to say, from playing this game online quite a bit, the higher ping fights still feel fairly smooth. It's really the choppiness of the game. They seem to have done something about that.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like CobraKaiGoon is looking for the Alexander Volkanovski pick, which kind of really sticks around with his MMA style that he was thinking about here. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they'll get the 5-round set real quick. And Legacy, CobraKaiGoon. Don't tell me you get that reference? Don't tell me you're missing it. Wax on, wax off.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Danielson?
Oh, sorry. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. Wax on, wax off, Karate Kid. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, cool. Hey, man, I get it. Like, I'm a kid, bro. I'm 22, man. All right? It's like Post Malone talking to Joe Rogan. He's bringing up stuff. He's like, man, I'm 25. Like, relax there.
Well, the Karate Kid, you can't tell me. Okay, everyone at home, if you're with Legacy or you haven't seen it, you're missing a piece of your life right now. Go out there in like 30 minutes, wait, and then watch the movie. It's an absolute masterpiece on the martial arts mindset.
Oh my God, I've watched it. And we get the calf.
And we're live. Look at this. I'm excited, man. I haven't seen Bayliun fight. I don't know how long it's been. I mean, obviously earlier today or yesterday on stream, but live competitive play. Here we go.
Hey, man, this is a showing to my greenness. I've been around for a year and a half in the ESFL and the ESFL networks. I've never seen Bayliun fight, so I'm a little interested. And we see CobraKaiGoon going straight for the takedown against Bayliun.
Yeah, right to it, man. No time wasted. Clean entry on that double leg. And he's got the posture up.
Nice damage down below. Didn't get a lot on the head, but did do a little bit to the block damage. We see Bayliun go right to full guard. And is he going to get stack guard? No. Oh, Bayliun goes straight for the armbar.
He's working
it looks like CobraKaiGoon doesn't quite...
CobraKaiGoon needs to relax.
He needs to relax. He missed the prop.
Yeah, the slam too. This might be it, man. This might be a short-lived fight here.
What is going on?
I don't think he knows the mini game.
Finesse.
Oh,
no. Oh, my goodness.
Short showing. Bayliun. In no time wasted, ripping that arm off Justin Gaethje.
Oh, what's going on?
I think he had the stream on in the background there. Listening to us, but yeah, the armbar, the Bayliun armbar, is that going to be his signature move going forward? I see it in the chat. He said he's been hitting it all day, and he went right to it.
Oh my goodness! I can't. Luber, what the heck just happened, man?
I told you, he knows his fighter. He's been on the grind with his created fighter. He knew where he was going to be able to hit his move, and he said the armbar is what he does. He rips that arm off. I think a minute 30 into the first round. Justin Gaethje's no slouch on the ground. Decent submission defense didn't matter. That's a trophy. You could put it up on the wall. Brilliant showing.
For sure, man. And what a win for Bayliun. Guys, if I have to say it again, this is a test. If you're going to do competitive on UFC 4, even if it's early, learn the game. Learn these mini games.
Join a fight camp.
Exactly. Join a fight camp. Good by Bayliun. Good job, man. Respect to ya. And CobraKaiGoon. My English sucks, man. Okay, give me a break. He'll be back, man. I know this isn't it for him. He'll be back. He's going to learn the game. And he's going to put off a way better showing than that. I think that's a situation of stuff happens, man. Maybe he didn't know. I don't think that was who he was as a fighter.
Yeah, you do hate to see it, especially on the big stage there. Like we said, he was number 3 in the UFL. He's obviously a competent player. It's a new game. There's been a lot of lessons learned this first week. We got the full release on Friday, day 0 patch. We know that they're fixing some stuff, the marathoner bug. Man, I don't know what you got planned this weekend. We got a big UFC card, Cormier Miocic. We got the release of this game. It's going to be, I've had it circled on the calendar for months. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, man, this is my highlight fight of the year. You know what? Tony Ferguson, Gaethje, cool, bro. Possibly Tony Ferguson, Khabib, cool, bro. Give me that DC Miocic 3, bro. That's all I care about. So that's my plans, man. And also just grinding this game like I think most of us will be doing.
Yeah, and don't forget this weekend, this Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time. This fight card started at 6 p.m. Central Time, so rewind 4 hours, 2 p.m. Central Time Saturday, well before the start of the UFC. No concerns there. We're going live, our first official fight card. We have our rosters set. The matchups are being made right now behind the scenes. It's going to be banger after banger. I looked at some of the fights that they got planned. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. And it's going to be the first official fights. And then right after that, Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, another fight card. The ESFL is double-decking all season. From here on out, 2 fight cards every weekend.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. New season, new talent, new blood, new game. You might see people who weren't really competitive in UFC 3 come up and rise, while people who were dominant in UFC 3 kind of fall during UFC 4 because it's not the same game. It's exciting, man. It's a different game. I've said that over and over again, but it is. It means so much because like things just might not click like it did for others. Exciting, very very exciting. Just seeing where this game is going, man, and this community is uplifting for me, man. It's very uplifting. It makes me so happy the fact that we're seeing this. It's crazy, man. I couldn't be happy about this.
Yeah, and for me personally, I don't even know if the ESFL wants me saying it, but I can't even begin to thank EA Sports, the way they're reaching out and supporting the community. It builds, it gives opportunities for more and more people to really commit time to this game and make it something special, and we're seeing it happen live in front of us. So as this fight card winds down, as we're getting ready to move into a couple days off here, I just want to say thanks again, guys. You're putting together something really special, and we all appreciate it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And for everyone, I want to thank the staff in the back for helping us out, staying very much with us through this, letting us know about our issues at the beginning of this, so we wouldn't go right into the fight thing and we were good to go. So all to the staff that's helping us, thank you guys so much. To everyone who watched tonight, you guys are amazing. This is a UFL card. We had over 300 viewers this entire time, Luber, on a UFL card. You guys are flat out amazing. This shows how much this game is being loved right now. To everyone, this has been amazing. Luber, if you don't have any last words, man, this might be it.
Nah, you guys are all beautiful people.
Yep.
It's been a fantastic night. Legacy, thank you for joining me. Yeah, thanks all around.
All right, love you guys. Everyone, have a good night. Stay safe, and see you in a couple days.